Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are jumping right back into the warning, but before we do, I have some exciting news. Prints! That's right, I've got a stack of prints here. I finally have a limited batch of prints available. These are all different arts from previous songs. So these pieces are inspired by previous songs on this Queen of the Murder Scene album. Now, these aren't just copies. These are like high quality, top quality prints. They're textured. This is the first iteration, so there's a few tweaks that I'll probably do if there's a demand for for me to make another batch. But they are very high quality, nearly indistinguishable from an actual piece of art. For this run, I picked 5 of my favorite designs for now. It's basically what I can afford at the moment, so it's just a small batch. I'm testing the waters with prints. I've never really done well with prints before. But yeah, I'm testing the waters and we'll see how it goes as far as having prints available for these individual art pieces. Now, let's go ahead and dive into today's track. Here we go. I need to brush up on my Spanish. It's been since high school, and even then I hardly attended, so that's on me. But I wish I knew what she was saying. Feels kind of grungy right away, man. Especially when you tune into the bass, it's like tuned down to the point where it's like rattling my teeth. I don't know, maybe that's why I'm getting a grungy vibe, I don't know. But we also have Pow killing it on drums. It's like a chugging forward. It's a really forward driving tempo, and then Dani just immediately is bringing this intensity, like she's like really embodying the character or characters that she really embodies, the energy of the characters that she has been portraying throughout this album. So. What's in the background? Now let's stop just talk about the lyrics for 1 second. I was about to just let it run through. I was so entranced by everything. It had me sucked in. The rush in her veins must be the queen self flooding her veins with maybe power and adrenaline. And same goes for the voice in her head. It must be the queen, just completely taking over the monologue. And you can feel that in the energy of the song too. The aching in her bones, that could be maybe guilt or just complete physical exhaustion from all this fighting, trying to keep the queen at bay. Now the blood ain't spilling red line, that one's a little interesting. Is that more literal, or is it more about losing humanity, like losing your humanness, you know what I mean? So or is it that like she's so numb that she doesn't even recognize herself as this red-blooded warm-bodied human? Could be that angle I'm thinking. And with each tell me why, tell me how, that kind of sounds like, this fragment of the true self trying to call out still. Back just a touch. What is that background? I can't tell. Nice little breakdown here. I like that. Wow, great performance. So yeah, I ended up just kind of jamming through that one a little bit. There's more lyrics that I need to get to. I need to address just a few things. The scarlet letter line in the chorus, that could be maybe a callback to the track "The One," like she's suffocating under the guilt of that infatuation, and that's kind of where that sin was building earlier on in the album. And of course, let's get to the Dull Knives Cut Better part of the song. I mean, the song's called Dull Knives. Overall, it's about the queen inflicting pain. And it's not necessarily that dull knives cut better, but they're better at torture and, causing pain. It's slower. It's like a paradox saying that dull knives cut better. Because it depends on what your intention is. If it's to inflict more pain, like the queen seems to want to do throughout the song, then dull knives will certainly do the trick. So yeah, let's get to making a visual interpretation. Some visual that represents what's going on here. And here we have the final piece, basically the essence of Dull Knives here. I chose to use this like cracked stone face look to represent like this ultimate numbness, this inability to feel anything, fractured by guilt, shame, inner torment, things like that. The cracks running across the figure are like scars etched by dull knives, slow lingering damage rather than quick, clean cuts. And then, of course, the rose is a nod to the line, I'm plucking roses, but keeping the thorns. Yeah, that was my visual interpretation of this song, Dull Knives, by The Warning. They're always killing it, providing great imagery. Tons of different ways you can think about these songs and try and create a visual, and yeah, this was just one way. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, if you like this concept of putting art to music, you enjoy hanging out with me in The Warning, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe